How many of you would agree with this statement? Americans have gotten less reasonable, less rational, less optimistic, and more subject to bad ideas in the last 20 years. Now, the reason why that feels like the case is because we have introduced record levels of financial insecurity into our population. And studies have shown that if you cannot pay your bills, your bandwidth gets constrained cognitively because you're just trying to figure out how to make ends meet. And it has the functional impact of reducing your IQ by 13 points, or 1 standard deviation. So if you have the feeling that our fellow citizens are getting less reasonable, less rational, less optimistic, and more subject to bad ideas, they are. Because that is exactly what you would expect if you can't pay your bills in a country where 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck and almost half can't afford an unexpected $400 bill. So what we do is we get the boot off their throat economically. We say, look, you're the citizen of the richest, most advanced economy in the history of the world. Here's a $1,000 dividend for you and your child. We need to instill a mindset of abundance in this country in order to solve the big problems. And right now it's slipping away. Scarcity is winning in this country by the numbers. This is the big progression, where if we get the boot off of our throats, then the people who are in these towns that might be fearing for their place in the 21st century economy, if they start seeing that we'll all be able to share the gains through a dividend of $1,000 a month for starters, but then we have to build a new human-centered economy on top of that, then that's a vision that I believe that they're willing to accept and embrace.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, guys like you always say you don't know what you're gonna do until you do it. I think you know exactly what you were gonna do. Now let's go meet some nice policemen. They're good guys. Come on, let's go.
I'm the bad guy?
Yeah.
How'd that happen? I did everything they told me to.